And I guess we had what was the last new alien which was introduced? Andromedon, I think, the suit which reanimates itself. So that's probably going to be there. And the next one in the chain after the Andromedon is might even be a sectopod next. So it's just sectopod, gatekeeper, and then Archon. No, not Archon. Sectopod, gatekeeper, and then Avatar. So yeah, there is a chance, although it's a limited one, but there is a chance that we will encounter a sectopod. But here's the good news: if we encounter a sectopod, you will immediately know it, because one thing that sectopods can never do is they can never be quiet. So they will always stomp like a beast. You will hear them throughout the whole map. By the way, I was wrong. There's still one more alien that we haven't discovered so far, which is the chrysalid. But believe me guys, the chrysalids aren't much better. So if you ever feared chrysalids in XCOM 1, that's like the little weak brother of chrysalids here. Chrysalids here, they are relentless. And look at our hit points. I mean, seriously, all of these guys now do have nearly at least 15, and some of them have even 20 hit points. That is really, really, really convincing. I knew why I wanted to go for armor first. I knew it. So let's take the high ground.
Solid copy.
We have as much time as we want.
Affirmative. Let's do this. Good to go. Already there.
Yeah, Roby, you're still wounded. You haven't seen yourself the last time. Yeah, I think you were just in the cinema. You were wounded, you came back to a mission, and you got shot down to 1 HP by a crit from an Andromedon. That was really unlucky, like literally 1 HP. Your full ammo, including all of your hit points, were completely diminished. So that was quite. You were quite lucky to even survive the round.
Headed there now. Good to go.
Yeah, it was Brink of Death. You can look it up onto YouTube. Dude, you will see it was really close. I'm telling you, like really, really close.
Moving on target location.
But Rhodey also had the most kills in this mission, so he was a machine. He didn't go down without a fight. But I needed to pretty much counter heal him the whole mission. So yeah, that was not a fun mission.
Getting it done.
Time to motor. Moving to Overwatch. Eyes on the prize.
Alright, there's a muton. Don't give me the enemy spotted bullshit. Alright. Good for them. If they would have given me the enemy spotted bullshit, I would have been mad. Now that's an unfortunate situation. Like you guys should know by now, and probably are more than well aware, I'm not a big fan of fighting 2 packs at once, right? So, I mean, for obvious reasons. Why would you ever want to fight 2 packs at once if you can just
Moving on.
single pull them? And for all I know, the muton will probably not be alone. Mutants have this nasty tendency of having either Vipers with them or some sort of advents that are running behind them. Rhodey, the mission was a covered ops mission where we needed to destroy something, and we went into a like really big firefight. Yeah. At the end, all of our guys survived, but like I said, it was intense.
Heading there now. Rolling.
I'm just moving everyone up here, so in case the patrol is coming back.
Position confirmed.
I want to get the guys on the bottom first,
Eyes on the prize.
because I could always go up this ladder again and take the mutant. I guess for now we're safe, but yeah, you never know. They maybe went up there. Don't want to go too close here. That just smells like more enemies over there.
Confirmed.
Alright, so I was right, these guys are on the other side. Question is it worth triggering them? We do have full cover up here. Solid, certified, hardcore cover.
Affirmative, moving out.
So might as well pull them and let them engage, because guess what? This guy is invisible, so they will need to run down and they will get a couple of hits.
Locking it down.
So kill zone, and come on, hit this guy. Good job.
Wear off the armor. Cover's blown.
Well, I wouldn't say all of the missions are like totally going rogue. I would say in the regular mission goes according to plan. We had bad luck with our UFO missions because they were really hard, and honestly speaking, I was also not so experienced in dealing with them. So yeah, we mostly lost one guy on the UFO missions. But other than that, we were, I would say we were, most of the missions are really okayish. Let's move him down, that's a flank here.
No problem, boss.
And take the good old shot. Wow. It feels so much more powerful when you have these huge big ass armors.
Scanning. Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Moving to designated position.
Yep, there we go. Lovely tower, some mutants. Let's wait for the patrol to get away.
No problem, boss.
And let's certainly
Whatever you
not
say.
engage them stupidly.
On the move.
Do we have a line of sight? Yeah, probably, but we do have squad side penalty, already 22. That's not good, so what we are going to do is we move up here. And these guys are already far up, so it's even worthwhile considering to go up here.
Already there.
So that's high ground versus even higher ground.
Absolutely.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I've got my eyes on it.
Got it covered.
Got it holding.
Phantom is such a strong ability. Look how I can scout the whole way without really breaking into a sweat.
Absolutely.
Reloading.
Ready to rock.
I'm not going to Overwatch because if I would Overwatch with her, she would take her shot. Let's just reload for now.
Ready to rock. Ready to go.
Get some. I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Ah, she reloaded. Okay, so she has just a pistol Overwatch, pistol shot, so she will not engage them. They look pretty static there. I don't like it. If I would trigger the tower, would that also trigger the rest? Yes, that's a good question. Second option is, this year would be the plasma grenade of the year if it would be just a little bit longer. Could you imagine it? Mutants like fully engaged, fully receiving the plasma grenade. That would be nice. Would they see us if we would go up here? Yeah, they would. Probably we are pretty close to detection anyways, where he's currently standing. All of this is detection rate. Even this here is already tower detection, so tower is quite a long range of detection. I'm thinking the best possible play would definitely be the good old grenade trick. If I could place a grenade into here while they are still dizzy and not activated, well, that would definitely make a difference. But look at that, it would only hit the Archon. I'm not interested in the Archon. I'm really interested in the two mutants. That would be 8 damage for both of them. One more round and then we are going with a kill zone sniper engaged.
I'm on it.
Maintaining position.
Okay, they haven't moved, so they're it's safe to assume that they won't move at all. It is kill zone time. Yes,
They're not getting
please.
through.
Let's start with the mutant. Good job.
Deflection.
Here we go. One down. Good job. We can always depend on Boss.
That's how
He's
it's done.
just a sniper god.
Shot wide.
He missed the Archon, but there was a second hit for there was a second hit for the other mutant. So yeah, quite good. We could go for a solidified smoke gas bomb. The tower itself is not triggered, by the way, which reminds me about the fact that we could have taken out the tower without pulling the pack, I assume. So yeah, let's take the... no, let's not take the gas grenade. I mean, that would be wasteful. It would be a secure kill, but maybe we can even achieve the secure kill on a different...
Seems doable.
on a different way. Nope, we can't.
Enemy is still up.
Don't want to blow my cover here. Simply not worth it at this moment in time.
Take this!
So, the Archon is now severely hampered. It's slowed, it has -25 aim. And I want to get a little bit away because the Archon will charge this direction. And I don't want to trigger
Rolling.
the tower immediately. Remember, we're still concealed here. Same goes for him. We don't use a beacon because I'm not afraid about the Archon. I don't think that it will hit anything. And it's also super far away.
They're on to me.
Well, it still has spotted us. The shot itself was good,
Only winged him.
but it didn't hit anything.
There's heavy fire in this zone. At least we know where they are.
Did the tower trigger? No, the tower didn't trigger. That's nice because I was out of range. So let's reload here.
We're green to go.
And let's finish this tower. We do have AP ammunition. So close, so close. Tower just activated itself, but it has no target, so I'm not so afraid about it. The Archon will receive a couple of shots.
I might have winged him.
Let us stick with our pistol for now. Ah, some solid hits, I like it. That was a hit, but it dodged it at the same time. Yeah. It is already poisoned, so it will receive 1 damage next round. But we had the same discussion last round, so let's better be safe than sorry.
Not too shabby.
The question from the chat, are the Archon master dodges? They are certainly the mother of all master dodges. They have solidly invented dodging for all of the aliens. And then they taught it to the lesser species.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Got it covered.
So, 2 more mutants will join our little party here. I don't mind that very much. Yeah, the superior grip is definitely an option. Like I said, people tend to underestimate it. In my opinion, it's really, really solid. And you have heard what the others were saying about it. Like, meh, I don't know. Other items are better. I mean, that's arguably true for endgame if you set up a real nice kill zone and have 6 ammunition on your sniper and can instantly reload. All of this is nice, don't get me wrong. I mean, that's super, super sharp, and you definitely would want to have it. But let's talk about the way to get to the end game. There will be many situations where you are lacking 2 damage, 3 damage, whatever, and it definitely helps. And honestly, I don't know if any one of you counted. I certainly did not. But maybe one of the viewers did. Like Igor here, in my opinion, has scored at least as many kills with the superior stock than he has with a normal hit. I mean, that guy did some sick stock plays.
Find the numbers.
Affirmative. Covering now.
So, how do we deal with this Lancer? I mean, honestly, easiest way
Scanning.
would just be an Overwatch trap.
Overwatch.
Will do.
Ready to engage.
Let's do this. Overwatch.
He will probably just move up. I mean, he's Lance at the end, right? They fixed the trick from XCOM 1. I cannot see him by going into the fields. Clever. Clever, clever.
Heading out. Scanning. Affirmative. Covering now.
On Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I'm on it. Scanning it in.
Yeah, that was a mistake, bro. You shouldn't have done that.
Adjusting aim. That's right.
I do agree, Blackhawk. Chet just mentioned that specifically for low hit rate classes, like the Grenadier, it definitely makes sense to equip a stock,
Let's do this.
because more often than not, they will not hit the target, and you will get something out of it. So yeah, agreed. Let us continue, my friends. So we said it would be probably 18 aliens. We had a pack of 2 troopers here. We had 1 tower, that's 3. 2 mutants, 1 Archon, that's 6. 2 further mutants, that's 8. Yeah, I guess we are halfway through.
On your order.
Location confirmed.
Stepping off.
Difficult decision. I mean, that's a tasty spot, but this tree here is unfortunately in the way. So that will block line of sight.
Not a problem.
Affirmative.
Come get some. I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch. Hey, you hear anything? In position.
Here we go, guys. So good news, it is definitely not a sectopod. We would have heard that already.
Rolling.
Bad news, it could be anything else.
Whatever you say.
No, I'm not afraid really.
I'm going.
To be honest, the mission said very hard difficulty, but the reality, as far as I see it currently, is like we have a huge armor upgrade. We are in front and not behind in the research curve.
Got it covered.
We have a very solid team,
Movement ahead.
strong ranks.
Holding.
We fielded our A team here, so yeah, that should be fine. Also, I suspect that there is no one there.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Alright.
I'm going. Heading out.
Let's diversify our aiming angles a little bit. That's the reason why I'm moving one of the snipers to the other side. Like I said, having high ground, definitely a plus.
No problem, boss. Affirmative. Covering now. I'm on it.
But you should always consider
Come get some.
if your sniper can't see the target, it's not worth anything. I will be a little bit more careful here, because I guess these guys are right behind the corner.
Roger that.
Okay, that's a solid pack. I can understand why why they have given it a difficult
On my
rating.
way.
But like I said, I'm not afraid. We do have really solid snipers with us,
Rolling out.
so we can take care about them.
No problem, boss. On your order.
Seems doable.
Just staying currently out of vision range, but still taking single movement actions, so in case they trigger, we will be aware about it.
On Overwatch. Got it covered.
And we will get an Overwatch trap. But it seems they are just standing there kind of chilling or whatever. Is he having a clear line of sight? Yep, but not the clearest one. So let's move him here. Get our second sniper also in position.
Not a problem.
Reload everyone.
Good to go. Affirmative. Covering now.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Overwatch.
You guys might have realized it by now already, but a solid engagement is irreplaceable. I mean, you get so much out of it. Really, really good. Let us start by poisoning him. And let us consider, if he's together with the mutants, what would probably happen is that they are charging to the front. So we might as well take a kill zone here.
Kill zone confirmed.
Worst case, we just get that one Archon. And we'll take another shot on him. So yeah, why not?
That is not good.
Hair trigger for free action, I like it. Bring it on, bros. I want to see what you got. My snipers are definitely hitting the trees.
Adjusting aim.
So that's the deforestation ongoing there. Wow. And some of the crates, they hit everything but not the enemies. Let's go for this little mutant here. That was good. That was indeed very good. Okay, we can already see the Archon, so what's the best play here? I guess going into full cover doesn't hurt. Could go for an Archon shot. Could also be a little bit more aggressive. I don't want to use the grenade here because he's standing right next to a crate. Holy shit. I don't want to make the crate explode.
I'm on it.
Damn it. All I want to have is a clear line of sight on this mutant. Seems to be impossible nowadays. So then let's start softening up the Archon. We still have a mimic beacon here, so let's use the shotgun. It's a little bit more accurate. And use his mimic beacon. So yeah, there you go guys. Here's a mimic beacon. Enjoy. I expect you to charge forward, and I expect you to do nothing less than killing the mimic beacon. Just move her back, because if they really charge forward with a double move, I want to make sure that I'm still in concealment and don't get uncovered, because there was a Viper behind here. So worst case scenario, getting uncovered, Viper is moving in, second pack is pulling itself. We don't want that.
Failed to connect. At least we know where they are.
See,
I spotted.
back here it's okay to be uncovered. I mean, that's just part. That just happens from time to time. But in front here, it would have been devastating.
Missed the target.
Okay, I'm happy that I'm not the that we weren't the mimic beacon. Because they can still solidly kill us with 2 crits. Should keep that in mind. Even the armor that we are currently wearing can be overcome. Starting with the gratis shots, so that didn't cost anything so far. Needed to reload anyways. Didn't even drain ammunition. And then yeah, he has a stock. He can kill him.
You know that was good.
Yeah, I do, and I tend to agree. It indeed was good. Let's reconceal, because yeah, why not?
Moving to designated coordinates.
I hope that was just a thunder. I heard something which sounded an awful lot like
Locked and loaded.
movement from a sectopod.
Scanning. On Overwatch.
Got it covered. On Overwatch.
There we go. The next pack just triggered. Wow, Archon plus 3 snakes. Wow. That's intense. Let's start by eradicating some of them. That was one solid kill. Another solid hit. They cannot be poisoned, so the poisoned ammunition on her is currently useless.
I'm going.
Just want to move in a little bit more here. That would be a pretty solid chance to hit him,
Heading out.
to hit her.
I can handle that.
I'm currently just moving from full cover to full cover, really trying to take the best shots.
Come on, focus! Could use some ammo over here.
So we know there's another Archon. I guess that's the last pack though, so I don't know if I still need concealment really. Second snake down.
Impressed yet? This is it, right? Moving on target location.
Could you please reach up to the snake? Good job. So yeah, the answer is we don't need concealment. I just decided it's the easier way to do it that way. But I want to trigger the Archon, so here's just another Mimic Beacon. It's a safety measure, so we take 0 damage. Our current alien count is at, I think we were at 8 when we came in, and then we had the pack of 3, that's 11, pack of 4, that's 15, so that 15 would be the minimum amount for a very difficult mission. So that's a plausible number. Advanced stock, advanced scope. That's good. Wow, dodged the shotgun shot.
I think I got a piece.
Absolutely.
I can handle that.
I mean, even with great aiming angles, his minus 20 or his 20 defense is automatically.
Running low on
Hey Wangstra, good evening. He's automatically putting in a default debuff to all of our guys. He's considered to have half cover no matter where he stands, so that sucks a little bit. Okay, so back to plan B.
On my way.
which in this case is I was so sure I could kill him. Reality is I couldn't, so let's throw the Mimic Beacon here. So he kind of goes for it instead of for us. Of course not without going on to Overwatch first. Reality is as well, we only had 3 guys shooting at it, so with a full squad we could easily have brought him down. By the way, that was another stock kill.
By the numbers. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
So, flawless run. 14, that's the lowest number for a very difficult run that I have had so far. But we haven't destroyed a single supply, nor have we taken any damage. That was really a good run. Question from the chat, have they missed anything? No, just a flawless run. So everything went according to plan. Hopefully we will get at least 1 promotion. Would be nice to get a promotion on our Rangers, because they are currently under-leveled. I don't really know why. Might be because 6 out of 8 guys in our memorial space are Rangers. Well, that might be the case. Or 5 out of 8. At least it's more than 50%. That's for sure.
Our troops continue to exceed expectations while working with limited resources.
Look at that, our sniper just got her death from above. So yeah, she's becoming more and more the successor of Big Boss Igor, and with nearly 80 kills, that's an astonishingly high number. This dude was nearly on every mission, and he certainly has accumulated a whole lot of kills, that's for sure. Another stock, another scope. Increase aim by 10%, that's really good. Alright, let's have a look. I am still a fan of Dead Eye, don't get me wrong, it is a good skill. Just the lightning hands are currently proving to deal more damage, that's it. I was having the discussion with the chat a little bit earlier when Blackhawk and myself discussed about it in Arnold, back when you haven't been there. So my thought process about lightning hands is there will be moments in the mission when you need to move your sniper, and having 2 pistol shots kind of substitutes for one shot with your sniper rifle. So yeah, it's really for these moments in time when you need to move and still do not want to be penalized too much. Oh, 1 second. How much Elerium? Oh, we have 60 Elerium. You guys know what that means, right? That means... No, it's certainly not going back to the globe. That means we go for our research. We just waited for more Elerium.
Our research is progressing as
So,
expected.
fuck the Advent datapad and go for plasma weapons.
I can see why you would consider redirecting our efforts, Commander.
Yeah, I
We'll
can
get
see
to
that
work
as
on the new
well. Plasma
project
weapons
right
are
away.
super awesome. Deadeye indeed is not bad. I mean, Deadeye would be my prime choice if I would do a run with only ballistic weapons, because it's the only way to really increase your damage then substantially. But 25% aim malus effectively means you need to really hit something in the open ground. So in other words, the amount of resources that you funnel into this skill are significant. And as long as our snipers do not have more than 100 aim, I don't really see how we could benefit from it. And since we can always reskill, I'm not so worried about missing something.
Avenger plotting new course.
Yeah, exactly. And if you have tracer rounds, you cannot take AP ammunition. So I ask yourself, when are you going to use Deadeye? Probably at the big bad mean guy, right? With a lot of armor, and you say, oh damn, I need to take this guy down. If you have armor penetrating ammunition there, you're automatically going to take it down. You are dealing more damage than you would deal with Deadeye. Of course, now you can argue, if I fully shred this guy and then holo target on him, and I do have tracer rounds, then everything's offset and I will deal one massive point of damage. But that's a lot of stuff invested just to make that one skill work. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's not a discredit to Deadeye. It's still a good skill, and yeah, it's worthwhile in some of the builds. I'm trying to build the soldiers independent though, so I can mix them up as much as possible. And some skills which are only synergetic with one another, they don't usually mix up so well in these teams. They are then simply not being used. Okay, so we now finally have power, which means first things we want to do is we want to upgrade our resistance communication. 125 supplies for power. Good job. There we go. Next up, sorry, the engineer is now needed to give us more contacts. 13. That already sounds good. Do we have enough money to upgrade this one here? Yes, we certainly do. Second cell in our Psi lab. I am happy about it. We need to recruit someone. So let's see if we find someone from our viewer base. I'm not sure. This guy looks... no, probably just random. This guy here is someone from the viewer base, but he's someone... I created the character a little bit ago, so it's someone old. He's someone from the viewer base as well. He's someone from the viewer base. So yeah, I just take him because he's the lowest one. So let's see whom we recruited. We recruited Ambassador. Congratulations, dude. You just joined our team. And Ambassador has one of the rather relaxed jobs. He'll just chill in this Psi cell, kind of training his ass off. And that will be his job for the next couple of months, until he's the big bad mean Psi soldier that we all love so much. Wangstra, no, it does not bring people back from the dead. Unfortunately, you have died in defending the UFO, and you're even on the wall of fame. It's not the wall of shame, it's the wall of heroes that tried their every best to defend us in a very dire moment of need. So in a sense, you have played your role. You are the heroic champion already of this run. Alright, so we are going for this here. Very difficult. Major breakthrough, counter. And we need to protect the device.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Let's think about it. If we would not take her with us, we could take a second Grenadier, which is probably better this run. Which is probably better this run. There will be a lot of cover. We would have incendiary bomb. Why not? I mean, just to have an option to reduce to get rid of their skills. It's the alternative of flashbang, and we do have enough grenades, so definitely JC Phoenix can go all flashbang this time. 2 snipers, that's fine for me for the time being. It's a good setup. On support. So yeah, that's it. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.